Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, back with another Elite Dangerous video, and today we are taking a look at some of the new features coming in Update 8, revealed in Dev Update 4. I'm going to do something weird with this video and give a few comments up front. Some of these features really should have been included at launch. For example, Elite Dangerous being a social game, emotes are a must-have, and with plenty of online games out there, these are a staple for most of them. It's open to speculation as to whether some of these features are cut features that are now being reintroduced or new features post-launch altogether. Right, onto the features being added in Update 8. First up we have the previously mentioned emotes. 8 emotes are being added. We have wave, applaud, point, agree, disagree, stop, go, and finally salute. The emotes will be context sensitive and can be aimed towards other commanders. A big add here is that the point emote will have an in-world marker to highlight points of interest. This means no more vague instructions for where you're looking, like telling someone to look next to the large rock by the building. The emotes will be triggered by using an emote wheel. Yes, it's going to be another keybind I imagine. Hopefully the mouse interaction will be better than the equivalent one. Now, as for the emote animations, to me they do look a little clunky with some very unnatural movements. Maybe too fast, a little bit too much acceleration when starting the emote. I think we are hitting the uncanny valley here, but again this is all development footage we're seeing. Next up we have 4-player multi-crew support being added to the following ships: Anaconda, Beluga Liner, Federal Corvette, Imperial Cutter, Type 9, Type 10 and the Alliance Crusader. This should open up some more gameplay opportunities for full teams of players to get together using a single ship for transport. For me, this is one of those decisions that should have been considered pre-launch of Odyssey, as both wings and teams are capped at 4 players. Why would larger ships not also be the same? Something I often talk about during my live streams is design decisions made by people that don't necessarily play the game in the same way players do, and I really feel like this might have been one of them. Moving on, we have Odyssey Engineers that are being added to Colonia, which is about time too. Players in both the Bubble and Colonia should really have the same opportunity to engage in the same gameplay and have the same opportunities for advancement. What will they offer and how many engineers does remain to be seen. Megaship interiors are coming. We already know this is going to be in the lineup, but it is still a welcome addition. The interiors will offer the usual facilities found in social spaces such as Apex, Vistagenomics, Pioneer Solutions, and terminals. A quick note on this is that rescue megaships will not be included at this time, which means they could get added later or could simply not be added at all, as it's some pretty vague phrasing. Finally, for Update 8, we have mission additions and improvements. This is going to be focused on Odyssey missions, with them finally getting some tie-in to ship-based gameplay, which is something severely lacking from Odyssey currently. This will include NPCs running interference during our missions, contacts that we can now meet on settlements, and NPCs trying to flee to hyperspace. This will hopefully make Odyssey missions feel less tacked on and get us back in our ships, trying to interdict them and finish the job off. In the Dev Update post, we didn't only get a look at features coming in Update 8, we also had a bit of a sneak peek at some new features that are going to be coming. First up, something the game has needed for a long time: a new SRV. And not just a new SRV, one that will seat 2 players. Capabilities of this new combat-focused vehicle will be revealed closer to the release. This is well overdue, and there needs to be gameplay to support the combat SRV for it to get some good usage. Further mission improvements and additions are also coming, with more mission types, with the aim to add more varied elements and to make the gameplay more dynamic. This is definitely a welcome introduction. As someone who plays pretty much only missions in Odyssey, a variety is always welcome. Finally, and this is a biggie, fleet carriers are getting interiors. When? Well, the only timescale is given: in the coming months. I'm hoping that these will have social spaces, with somewhere to watch the carrier jump from inside, looking out, as this is simply something people have wanted since carriers were introduced. Now, I've never been a fan of the idea of ship interiors. It's an unpopular opinion, I know, but I do like the idea of fleet carrier interiors and customization, and having them as kind of a mobile home that you can move around in and have everything decked out the way you want it. Hopefully there'll be more to come on this closer to the time of release. Overall, a good chunk of information from Frontier, with some features that should have been introduced in the first place and some that are welcome additions. As things stand, Odyssey still needs more optimization, as frame rates seem to be negatively affected by Update 7 for some players. Of course, any improvement in gameplay is a step in the right direction. As usual, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions, so make sure you leave me a comment and let me know. And thank you for watching. Please make sure that you like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you get an alert every time I put a new video out. Also, if you are looking to support the channel, please check out the links in the video description, as there are a couple of different ways to do so. But once again, thank you for watching. Commander Plater, out.